Kevin here. So yesterday was Veterans Day, and I saw a lot of you guys thanking our vets on social media, and thank you so much for that. We love you guys. But there's one more thing you guys can do. You see, it's been about 12 years since my time in Iraq, and in that time so much has changed. But one thing that hasn't changed is our federal government is still failing our veterans. See, our veterans are the best our country has to offer. They're courageous, selfless, and honorable. They're the total opposite of these losers we see burning our flags these days. But see, in the first time in my lifetime, I feel like there's hope. For the first time, I see we have a president who actually cares about veterans' issues. President Trump has gone beyond anything we could have expected to help our vets, including addressing problems at the VA and fielding our concerns as soon as he got into office. He didn't have to make that a priority, but he did, and he followed through. On top of that, he's given money to so many service organizations, and he's even given money out of his own pockets to help wounded warriors and to support the families of fallen soldiers. He's made time to call fallen soldiers' families, and the media tries to scandalize him for that. It's totally unacceptable. But that aside, I think that he really supports our veterans, and I think that he can do something for us. One more thing, because God bless him for all he's done, but there's one more thing he can do. You see, the VA has failed us already, okay? And it's getting fixed, but it's let so many soldiers fall through the cracks. People like myself and my old roommate, Joseph Dwyer, a famous soldier who fought in Iraq in the invasion and actually was on Newsweek. He became a statistic and one of the thousands of soldiers who killed themselves after returning from the war on terror. Guys, for those soldiers out there struggling, there is one more thing we can do. We can raise veterans' benefits across the board. You see, with his predecessors, our previous presidents, the largest increase we've gotten was back in the early 2000s. Since then, under Obama, the largest increase in benefits was about 0.3%. That's totally unacceptable. What was the reason Congress gave for such a small raise? Well, they said that there was no inflation. Meanwhile, the cost of living has doubled. Cost of groceries has gone up tremendously. And for those soldiers out there, those veterans who sacrifice so much, a few $100s extra each month would go a long, long way. See, realistically, the raise in benefits should be about 24% to catch up with cost of living. But we're not asking for that kind of measure because we know our government's already stretched so thin financially. But I'm sure they can make room in the budget to raise veterans' benefits about 7%. Guys, for those soldiers out there who are barely making it, who are trying to support a family, that would go such a long way to help them. For those veterans who feel like their back's against the wall and could be contemplating suicide, that little extra money could bring some leisure into their lives. Guys, instead of thanking vets, or go ahead and thank the vets, do what you have to do. But on top of that, I ask that you write your senators, write the president, and demand a raise in veterans benefits and Army, Navy, Air Force retirement across the board immediately. And then to follow that with regular cost of living increases year after year. Guys, we can do so much for the people who have sacrificed for our safety and our national security. Share this video. Let people know that this is an important issue and maybe we could get something done. God bless you guys. Happy Veterans Day. Belated. Thank you.